Namaste. Myself is Naresh Kumar Marwar from Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. I am an assistant professor in a computer science department. Today's session is based on Shannon-Hartley theorem and its implications. Basically, when we are talking about any data we are transmitting from source to destination, we need some bandwidth. It should be a transfer without noise. So, Shannon and Hartley theorem is basically based on channel capacity and the bandwidth. Shannon-Hartley theorem is based on channel capacity and bandwidth of channel and signal noise ratio. It means if you want to send your data, how much noise can be possible and how to remove. What is channel capacity? The maximum information rate which in traveling from source to destination in the channel. It is denoted by C, capital C. What is information rate? Information rate can be any value. It is different from channel capacity. It is denoted by capital R. Then, if I am talking about the channel capacity and the information rate and noise, so we have basically two conditions are available. First is if R is less than C, it means our information rate is less than channel capacity. Then what happen? Transmission of data can be possible without an error in the presence of noise. How? With the help of some algorithms we can remove the noise. If information rate is greater than C, error free transmission of data it is not possible in the presence of noise. To get a error free transmission, the error detection and the error correction code are added to original signals in the presence of noise. It means we want to deliver data from source to destination by using the channel capacity and the information rate. The noise should be present or absent or we can remove. What is the channel capacity formula? This is basically a channel capacity formula. Here we are considered the bandwidth as well as divided by n. It means signal noise ratio bit per second. It means we are calculating if C this is equal to B log of 2 1 plus S divided by n bit per second. This is a formula of channel capacity. Let's see. When we are transmitting any data by using the signals, so we are using basically BPS, bandwidth band pass filters. So when we are transmit data, so some noise are added, maybe Gaussian noise are present. Then after it is passes through the BPS, then output is comes. Here VS and VN are two terms over here. One is represent RMS value of signal in voltage. One is represent RMS value of noise in voltage. S is a signal power and is a noise power. It is Vs square divided by R and Vn square divided by R. We can write Vs square or Vn square in a condition when R is equal to 1. Now see this. We are writing S is equals to Vs square. It means Vs is equals to root of S. The same thing we are using for n. It means for noise S is equals to Vn square. Then we can write Vn is equals to root of n. If we want to calculate maximum number of levels, then how we can? We should write in the form of root s plus n divided by root of n, or we can say write root 1 plus s divided by n also. If the condition is signal is less than noise, then this condition is not permissible. I is stand for information. I is equals to log 2 of m. There is maximum number of levels, so we can put this value over here. So I'll get 1 by 2 log of 2 1 plus s upon n. If I'm calculating the same thing for k bits per second, so we have some outputs. So c is equals to k by 2 log of 2 1 plus s by n. Okay, then c is equals to, now if the channel bandwidth is b, then maximum info rate is twice of b, it means twice of bandwidth. So c is equals to b log of 2 1 plus s divided by n. If you are increasing signal noise ratio, then capacity will increase. If your signal noise ratio is finite, so capacity is finite. But in case of bandwidth and the capacity, if you are increasing the bandwidth of a signal, then capacity also increase. But if your bandwidth is finite, so capacity will not finite, because you are using you are trying to transmit data, so maybe lot of noises over there. So noise power spectral density is neta by 2. So here we are using. Now this is the all calculation about the noise power spectral density. Noise power is representing over here n. It is eta bandwidth, it means eta is multiplied by bandwidth, given bandwidth. Then we are calculating the capacity, then it is equal to bandwidth log of 2 bracket start 1 plus s eta multiplied by bandwidth. When we are solve this, then we are find c is equals to eta by s bandwidth multiplied by s divided by eta log of 2 1 plus s upon eta multiplied by bandwidth. C is equals to s divided by eta log of 2, then it's multiplied by 1 upon s divided by eta multiplied by b raised to the power eta multiplied by bandwidth, it's divided by signal, it means s. Now here is our limit is tending to 0, so 1 plus x raised to the power 1 by x is e. So c is equals to s upon eta log of 2 e is equal to 1 by 44 s upon eta. So with the help of Shannon-Hartley theorems, we can calculate the information rate as well as the channel capacity. We have some conditions, we are using the conditions, in which condition we can increase the information rate, in which condition we cannot increase the information rate. It can be what happen if the information rate is greater than channel capacity, what happen if information rate is less than to channel capacity. So with the help of this session, we can find or learn about only the channel capacity, information leads, and the Shannon-Hartley theorem and its implications. Thank you.